Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom and you're watching Euro Football Weekly. We have about a week to wait until the new Premier League season kicks off. But whilst you're waiting for the fun to start, Lee Phelps from In Play Radio and myself will take an early look at a few key matches taking place on Saturday, 16th. Lee, thanks for being back here again.
No problem.
Now, Queen's Park Rangers are back in the Premier League after a season in the Championship, and they'll play their opener against Hull City, who finished 16th place in the Premier League season last year. And now, personally, I think this could be anyone's game to win. But if I had to pick a winner, I'm leaning towards QPR, and I think mainly down towards for the home advantage here. Is this a tough one to call, Lee?
It is, yeah. But I think there's one thing to bear in mind here is that Hull City won't be going for the win. I think that's fair. People raved about Hull a little bit during the season last year, and they were giving them lots of compliments. You look at the end to the season: 2 wins and 1 draw in the last 10 matches. They finished in 16th on 37 points. They weren't far off. Their away form was pretty poor: 3 wins and 3 draws all season away from home. It's not clever, Natalie. They play a 3-5-2. It's quite defensive. We've already seen them in action, this season against Trenton in the Europa League. They set up for a draw. They got a 0-0 draw. That's great. No problem. I think that's how they'll set up. As for QPR, they've made some signings, haven't they? Let's not forget Remy's still on the books there as we speak. The Liverpool deal fell through. They brought in Kolka, brought in Ferdinand, of course. Much has just arrived as well. Good player. Charlie Austin's been banging the goals in pre-season. So has Hoylett, by the way. He's got 3. Austin's got 4 pre-season. I like it when strikers get into form pre-season. It means they're confident going into the first match. Interestingly, Harry Redknapp's played a 3-4-1-2 at times and a 3-5-2. I think he obviously wants to go attacking. When he wants to go attacking, he knows he can break up that 5-man midfield and push one player forward. I think that's what he'll adopt here. He needs to get wins against teams like Hull City straight away. I think we'll see an attacking looking QPR. I think they'll go for the win. It's just whether Hull can hold them off. I'm not so sure they can. I think QPR will start nicely here. I think back in the Premier League. The buoyancy from being promoted from the Championship. I think it'll be a good home crowd and a really good atmosphere. I'm a bit more confident than you are, Natalie, of the home win here. Yeah,
I am going for the home win here. They are favourites. They're priced at 2.4 with Bet365, 3.2 for Hull with BetVictor, and I think it's 3.2 there for the draw. So we've got value here. Will you play the winners market?
Yeah, I will. I'm pretty confident. I think Hull. I think Hull will just try and go for that, try and keep QPR at bay. Like I say, nothing's going to... Why would anything change drastically from last season in Hull's makeup? They haven't signed anyone who's going to change the club drastically. They've made some good, signings. Snodgrass is a good signing, but a lot of the signings, when you look at it, Natalie, are kind of defensive players or central midfield players. They haven't gone mad on strikers. So I think look, they've got some good players, got some good strikers up front. We saw it last season, but I think that's how they'll set up. If you've got a record of 3 wins and 3 draws in an entire season away from home, you're not going to go for the win. You're going to think, well, we need to build on the amount of draws we get first of all, then look to win some games. So I think they'll set up fairly defensively. I think QPR will set up a bit more attacking, and I think they'll break Hull down at some point. Might not be a particularly high scorer because of Hull's defensive nature and the organisation that they display. So I might just go for a QPR single goal win, maybe a 1-0 even, or maybe a 2-1. But I think a QPR win at under 2.5 goals is where I've been looking. Yeah,
same here. 2.5 goals here. That's offered at 1.75 at Ladbrokes. I think other bookies was even sort of leaning about the 1.66. Is that good enough odds there for you to make a bet? 1.75.
Yeah, the win in there as well. I think I'd be looking for a bit more than that. The QPR win and under 2.5 goals, I'd quite like.
Yeah.
I just don't think Hull will get anything out of the game. So I'm happy to row in with QPR as well.
All right. Now listen, we've discussed a couple of bets here. Of the ones we've discussed, which one are you going to make for here?
I'll just go for a QPR straight win. I don't want to mess about with this one. I'm confident they'll win. I'm just happy to put everything on a QPR win.
All right then, I believe that's 2.4 there. Lee Phelps, thank you for joining us.
Thanks.